Imagine a hotel so exclusive, so wildly expensive, and so unbelievably remote that most people will never even see it, let alone stay there. A place where a single night can cost more than some people's annual salary, and where the total number of guests allowed inside at any one time is capped at just 25. This is not a myth, not a billionaire rumor, and not a CGI fantasy from a sci-fi movie. This is a real hotel valued at over $1 billion, hidden away from the chaos of modern life, designed for the kind of privacy and luxury that almost feels unreal. Today, we're stepping deep inside the world's most exclusive hotel, a place built for royalty, billionaires, tech moguls, A-list celebrities, and the select few who are willing and able to pay for the rarest travel experience on Earth. The journey to this hotel alone feels like entering another universe. You don't roll up in an Uber. You don't hop off a commercial plane. To get here, you need a private jet, a private yacht, or in some cases, a helicopter specifically chartered by the hotel's concierge team. It's not just travel. It's a controlled arrival experience. Guests are met by a personal liaison before they even leave their country. Every detail, every preference, every dietary restriction, every hobby, every schedule, everything is collected and sent ahead so that the hotel can prepare. By the time a guest arrives, the staff knows more about them than some of their own friends do. And that is exactly the point. This hotel doesn't just serve you. It anticipates you. When the helicopter blades finally slow and you step out onto the helipad, the first thing you notice is silence. Not the absence of noise, but a curated silence, the kind you only find in places untouched by crowds or civilization. The hotel isn't a massive skyscraper. You won't see neon signs or grand entrances. Instead, the architecture blends so perfectly with the environment that it practically disappears. It's built into the landscape, not on top of it. Think glass walls, natural stone pathways, hand-carved wood interiors, and rooms positioned to give every guest uninterrupted cinematic views of nature. This is luxury that whispers instead of shouts. A personal host greets you. Not a receptionist, not a butler, your assigned host for your entire stay. Their only job is to make your visit perfect. They escort you to your suite, one of only a handful available. And these aren't typical hotel rooms. Each suite is practically a private residence, larger than most apartments, and every detail is custom-tailored. The pillow firmness you like? Already adjusted. The scent in the room? Matched to your personal preference. The minibar? Stocked with your favorite items, all complimentary. Even the art on the walls can be swapped based on your taste. Because yes, the hotel keeps an actual rotating art collection just for this purpose. Walking through your suite feels surreal. Floor-to-ceiling windows erase the boundary between you and the outside world. The living room looks like it belongs in a billionaire's vacation home. Some suites even have private plunge pools carved into natural stone. Outdoor showers, fire pits, personal spa rooms. And if you're one of the ultra VIPs, your own dedicated chef who prepares meals exactly the way you want them, whenever you want them. No menus, no closing hours. No limits. Now, let's talk about privacy. In a world where everyone is filming everything, this hotel has created a rule. Absolutely no drones, no paparazzi, and no unauthorized photography. Security here is practically invisible, but incredibly advanced. The hotel uses AI-assisted surveillance to ensure safety without intruding on the guest experience. Every pathway is monitored. Every dock, every landing zone, every entry point. But you never see cameras. You never see guards. You just feel completely secure. It's the kind of privacy that billionaires crave and will pay insane amounts of money for. The most shocking thing, though, is how the hotel maintains the 25 guest limit. It's not because of space. This billion-dollar property could easily hold hundreds of guests. But the founders created a philosophy. Exclusivity comes from scarcity. The hotel rejects any booking that would push the number above 25. Even if someone offers triple the rate. And yes, that happens often. Some A-listers have waited over a year to get a reservation. Weddings hosted here cost tens of millions, and guests have to rent out the entire property because the hotel does not allow strangers to mix during private events. It's like having your own personal island resort, except it looks like something designed for a movie villain. Food here is its own spectacle. The chefs are Michelin-starred, but they don't serve traditional tasting menus. Instead, they study the guests' preferences and create a personalized menu for each day, sometimes each meal. Ingredients are flown in daily from around the world, Japanese Wagyu shipped that morning. Rare truffles sourced by private hunters, fruits you can't even find in luxury grocery stores, and seafood that is caught hours before preparation. Every meal is a one-of-one experience. And if you want something strange, obscure, or extremely specific, it appears almost magically. Then there's the wellness experience. The spa alone cost millions to build, with treatment rooms overlooking waterfalls or natural rock formations. Therapists from all over the world fly in to provide specialized treatments. Cryotherapy, oxygen therapy, sound healing, deep tissue massage, meditation guides, personal trainers, nutritionists. Every guest leaves this place feeling like they've undergone a full system reset. Some wealthy guests even come here not for vacation, but for recovery, physical recovery, emotional recovery, or just a break from the pressures of fame and business. But perhaps the most mind-blowing aspect of this hotel is the activities it offers. We're talking private yacht excursions, underwater dining rooms, stargazing platforms with professional astronomers, wildlife encounters supervised by conservation experts, and even once-in-a-lifetime adventures, like diving into preserved coral ecosystems or hiking to areas completely closed to the public. Want to take a cooking class with a Michelin star chef? Done. Want a movie night under the stars with a private projector crew? Done. Want an entire secluded beach to yourself for the day? Done. Everything is designed to make guests feel like the world exists solely for them. Nighttime at the hotel feels like magic. The entire property glows softly, powered by renewable energy and designed to avoid disturbing wildlife. Guests gather at the central lounge, not like crowds but like a small group of travelers who've stumbled into paradise. Some nights, musicians arrive, famous ones, discreetly just to perform for the handful of guests. Imagine listening to a world-class violinist or jazz singer performing for an audience of 7. Not thousands. 7. The staff-to-guest ratio is almost absurd. For every one guest, there are nearly 6 staff members working behind the scenes. That's how they maintain perfection. Laundry appears without you asking. Shoes get cleaned and returned. Your pool water temperature is adjusted before you even step outside. They track your patterns not in a creepy way, but in a hyper-service-oriented way. If you wake up at 6 a.m. one morning, they'll have your favorite morning drink ready at 5:59 the next day. And because the hotel is worth over $1 billion, maintenance is constant. Every tile, every light fixture, every piece of furniture is checked daily. The hotel replaces items not when they break, but when they no longer meet the founder's standard of perfection. So why does this place cost so much? Privacy, exclusivity, sustainability, craftsmanship, art, and the fact that you're not paying for a room, you're paying for an experience that basically doesn't exist anywhere else. It's a place built not for tourists, but for the world's top 1% of the 1%. A micro-universe where time slows down, stress disappears, and the world feels simple again. And that is the secret of the billion-dollar hotel that only allows 25 guests at a time. It's not selling a stay. It's selling something far more valuable: freedom. Freedom from noise, freedom from schedules, freedom from cameras, freedom from everything except pure, curated, intentional peace. The question is, if you had the money, would you stay here? Or is this level of luxury simply too much for any one place to offer? Let me know in the comments.